Just want to say we miss you guys. We love you guys. We miss seeing your faces, and maybe a little bit. We miss the boys in the back spinning in the red chairs. I know maybe kind of strange and difficult times right now. I spoke to some of you guys yesterday, and I think you guys basically everyone said the same thing where it's a little bit stressful being at home, taking school online. It's a little bit difficult. But I want to say that these times are the most important times that we continue to pray to Jesus, that we stay connected as a church, and we continue to love one another as Christ loved us. So actually, Young Sansanim and Pastor Esther, they got together. They were trying to figure out, brainstorm to see how we can still stay connected. And they came up with these challenges. And on top of that, they're like, oh, we had 6 classrooms, and then maybe we can each classroom take a day. So we have 6 days, just how God created the world in 6 days. And on the 7th day, it will be a day of rest, and we can come together and praise and worship God. Practicing good hygiene, keeping clean. When you wash your hands, make sure you be able to sing happy birthday 2 times. This means you, Junyoung. And to a particular 5th grader girl, you should probably shower more often. All right. So I wanted to say that in part of these challenges, we're going to actually be giving out prizes. So this will hopefully get you guys to stay engaged, to participate. These prizes will be random. It'll be depending on your participation and everything. And hopefully at the end of it all, when we finally get together, we can come and celebrate and talk about our experiences together. All right. I think we're going to give out prizes for cotton candy. All right. I feel like a lot of you guys like this. But then we're also hearing about this craze of toilet paper. So I don't know. So I asked Dyson, so maybe we should give out toilet paper for the prizes. Maybe we can ask Young Sanim for awards day for doing our homework. Maybe we can give out toilet paper. Maybe we can get your parents involved. They might like this. Right now, Diane Sanim is shaking her head and says she wants the toilet paper to herself. All right, so the demonstration is going to be this. So here we go. So this is going to represent 2 people. All right. So this is going to represent someone. And this is going to be the drop of the blood of Christ. And this represents that this person has accepted Jesus as their Lord and Savior. Right? So by doing this, this is going to represent the sins of the world, things that make people angry and do just not very good things and think bad things to their friends or to having one enemies. But having Jesus in there, Jesus takes all this sin and anger and it just washes it away. I think Diane Sansanim is going to get mad at me for this. All right. Now, this is the person they don't have the blood of Christ in them. They did not accept Jesus as their Lord and Savior, which He died for every single one of you guys. All right. And so we'll see what happens is when we take the sin of the world to the people, Christ is not there to help them, and
oh wow,
it just overflows and this anger just starts. And this is why it's so important that we have Jesus in our hearts to absorb this sin, to take this anger. And Diane Sansini is probably going to get mad at me this. So the challenge is this. You can do one of the two. You can either figure out what made this bubble or what was the ingredients here for this chemical reaction, or you can tell me how you can apply this into your lives, how you can have Jesus in your heart, and then you can say experiences that happen to you, or even right now being at home where you can absorb Jesus and the love of Christ absorbs that anger and helps you be more loving. So email me your answers, which is below, or you can have your parents, Kakao, Diane, Sansanim. And then next week, we're going to show, maybe we'll do a raffle for these and see, maybe we can send these out to you guys if you guys are home longer for than 2 or 3 weeks or for a month. All right? I just want to say I love you guys. We definitely miss you. stay tuned. Tomorrow, I believe it's Lillian Sansoni is going to have her challenge. So obviously, make sure you stay tuned and be good. And don't drive your parents crazy.